This Wayne Goodsell. I wasn't gonna do a video this morning as I've gotta go to the grocery store a billion times over today because there's nobody in my local Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints ward now that I've betrayed everybody in Mormonism for claiming that Joseph Smith is a translator. Yeah. But the Simpsons again pulled a Ralph Wiggum out of their hat. Which applies to Mormonism. Oh, brilliant. It's so funny because it's true, in the words of Homer Simpson. So, the theme of the show was eventually all religions turn into a sex cult. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, Bart Simpson recommends to the president of the golf club that all of a sudden had redecorated the city plans. By turning the golf course into a religion, it no longer has to pay taxes. The only problem is that the IRS is supposed to keep religion in check. The religions and charities are supposed to and required to give away their money since they are a charity and a religion. Yeah, others have already exposed this religious scam in America. John DeLynn being the most famous, as he started his own religion just to show the point. But the point about sex cult is not just for sex, although Nexium is in the news lately. And the Catholic Church and the Mormons with Boy Scouts, though they didn't make any reference to them, but all we here in Mormon, Utah know all about that one, don't we? It's any crime when you use religion as a front for criminal activity, not just sex cults. You're supposed to be shut down. And that's the sad reality that The Simpsons exposes. Is that in the show, yeah, the golf course got shut down for the sex cult, but the other religions didn't get shut down for their sexual deviance, as they're pushing for that kind of a situation in the show. The church likewise. And it's sad because the church did get shut down for being a sex cult once. And I caught Nelson trying to resurrect the sex cult. He was pissed. You change a simple word in the law of chastity to the plural those. Good times. Yep, you guys have no clue how influential I am in your lives. Indirectly, of course. Oh, man. So, yeah, the Edmunds-Tucker Act. The United States passed the Edmunds-Tucker Act specifically to target the Mormon Church in the territory of Utah. It was not a state yet, and in order to make it a state, they had to go after the church so that they conform with the laws of the land. There was already anti-polygamy laws, but they needed reinforcement. Thus the Edmunds-Tucker Act. And that shut down the brothels, shut down the prostitution, and polygamy, lest we forget. Of which polygamy was actually a sex trafficking ring, as the polygamist families were transported to different states and different countries like Canada and Mexico, as well as it started out as sex trafficking, as Brigham Young took women out of the United States into Mexico territory before it became Utah territory. And so the church isn't as good and holy as they've fooled you into believing. And even ex-Mormons do not understand how evil and how corrupt the church has been and still is a branch off from. You cannot produce good fruit from a bad tree. It can't be done. The tree needs to be chopped down and burned. As was the golf course. Taking his cue from Caddyshack. And yeah, a whole new religion needs to spring up, and it needs to be devoid of all criminal and sexual activity. I'm not saying monastery, because we've all seen how that has led to, oh dear God, Philadelphia. Brotherly love was not meant for arrows. But yeah. And so this is the never-ending battle against the church to expose the criminal behavior and shut them down. Not tell them to behave, shut them down.